Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. These are going to be Venusian love messages for my dearest Aquarius. So what this means, Aquarius, is on April 14th, we have a new cycle, a restart in love. It's Venus's return to Taurus. So Venus, the planet of love, enters her home sign of Taurus, which is the beginning of a new yearly cycle for love and this ruling planet. So we need to treat this as we would a new moon. So in essence, set the intentions for the coming year and celebrate a new beginning. But it's important to remember that if skepticism or disappointment show up when you're writing out your goals and intentions or you're thinking about love, you have to clear those negativities or they're going to block your dreams from coming to fruition. So let's go ahead and jump into this, Aqua. Let's go ahead and see what messages come through for you guys. As I'm doing this reading, I'm just going to ask that you like this video, subscribe to the channel, take a moment to check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards that I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. Also, feel free to leave a comment and don't forget to ring that notification bell. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Messages for my dearest Aquarius for this Venusian return, we'll call it. I'm going to pull some oracle cards before we jump into your reading. All right, messages please for Aqua. Okay, so River of Blessings, releasing constraints. 47 breaks down to an 11. So for many of you guys, this is also, this is your twin flame journey. But what I'm seeing here is you are releasing any blockages that you have to calling in this person, to healing this connection, or taking this connection to the next level. Your person, sacred breath and sound. Okay, so if you haven't heard from this person, oh my goodness, I almost called you Libra for some reason. But Aquarius, sacred breath and sound, that you will be getting communication from this person. I do feel like you could have earth and water in your chart, or this person does, or somehow that resonates with some of you. There's been a difficult cycle that's closing out. Either they're closing out a cycle with a karmic connection, you are, but you are absolutely calling in peace, love, and harmony when it comes to this person or this connection. Communication is absolutely coming in. I feel like you guys also communicate at the telepathic level, so in the dream space or when you're in prayer or meditation. And brilliant beliefs, luminous light force, personal power. 45 breaks down to a 9. Nines could be important to you. It is also about a karmic ending. But what I'm seeing here is that this is your manifestation. And this is exactly what I was mentioning in my little mini introduction here. That if skepticism or disappointment are present when you're thinking about your goals and intentions when it comes to love or this particular situation, what I'm seeing, Aqua, is you are healing and clearing that. This is what's bringing in like a dump truck load of blessings, or this huge blessing and love for you. Life force, luminous life force. Some of you guys, this is your divine feminine coming rushing towards you, or you're just in this energy. Look, she's holding up this, it looks like a big cup, ready to receive the love that is meant for her. Building your world. So this is absolutely 33 is you healing from, you've learned some really tough life lessons here, and you know that you and only you are the orchestrator of your universe, the intentions that you set, that you are creating this. This is your energy, Aquarius. There's an energy of, wow, you finally did it. You did it. You hit that sweet spot and you're calling in love. My gosh, beautiful, beautiful energy. Everything is expanding and growing for you. And look at that. You get the Ace of Pentacles coming out. So you guys are absolutely starting a new journey. And now it could be a new cycle with a current partner, but I feel like many of you, you're calling in your twin flame or your soulmate. If you nurture it, if you keep doing what you're doing, Aquarius, oh my gosh, the payoff here is going to be huge, right? The Ace turns into the 10 of Pentacles. Absolutely gorgeous. We also have 9, 10, and 11, so everything is working out the way it should. In your surroundings, you have the 3 of Cups. So some of you guys, you're dealing with a water sign. This is celebration. Some of you guys may be having children. You may be finding out that you're with child, with this, this seed that has been planted. For others of you, you're celebrating this union. You're celebrating your success because you're seeing yourself as well as completely different than the person you were 3 months ago, 6 months ago, 5 years ago, whatever it might be. Okay, and because you have really tapped into tapped into erasing these negativities that have been imprinted on your system or in your programming so that you can call in love, happiness, and abundance. Aquarius, this is gorgeous. The Six of Swords. So what I'm feeling here, some of you guys, there may be some difficulties on moving on from a karmic situation or a past person. There's a reason for that. Now, the reason may be, okay, it could also be somebody coming back into your life. The reason that might be is because there's still something that needs to be released or dealt with that person. For others of you, it's because it's your person. Okay, and there's a reason you keep coming back to them, because Spirit wants you to have a new beginning with them. But each and every one of you, you're going to know that. Source your wisdom from your higher self. Is that your story or is it not? We have the Fool. This is about a brand new beginning. Some of you guys, this is about bringing children into this earth, or, you know, it's just about this brand new journey that Spirit says you're ready for it. You have released the ties that bind you from the past, old patterns, negative programming. You're calling in this love. I mean, my goodness, life force, life force, life force coming out here. Some of you guys are becoming parents yourselves. The Knight of Swords in reverse. So for some of you guys, you were dealing with an air sign in the past, and it could be somebody that sort of came in, stirred some SHIT up, and then left. And that was constantly keeping you stuck. Many of you guys, this person is going to try to come back in again, and you're going to show them the door. And because you've changed, ascended, and evolved, it's like it doesn't even affect you. And you're going to be cutting this person out. For some of you, you may have been in a connection with your person where there were difficulties, where you guys weren't speaking, where there was confusion, where there was drama, okay, and you're having a hard time moving on from this person. You have to pay attention to that, because I do see a new beginning for some of you there. The Nine of Wands tells me that you've been doing a lot of work. This is also a lot of like chemistry between you and somebody, but this is telling me, Aquarius, you've been through so much in love, and now it's time for you to really receive. But it is important that you also take a rest, that you don't burn out, that you don't burn the candle at both ends. The work that you have done is absolutely going to pay off for you. You have this new beginning, something to celebrate, something I think your friends and your family will also celebrate. For some of you, again, it's not erasing, but it's like it's unhinging, unhooking yourself from this past energy that was keeping you stuck. For others of you, it's about this past person coming back in and you having the strength and wherewithal to change the way you look at it, to heal what's going on, so that you guys can have this brand new beginning. Ace of Swords in reverse. Beautiful. Well, it's not beautiful that it's in reverse, but we get another ace coming out. It's like another new beginning. There will be some confusion here. And I think that's also why Spirit's saying it's important for you to take a time out. Source your wisdom from your higher self, Aquarius, because for some of you, you're going to be confused because this past person comes back in and has always been able to throw you off balance. But now you have the strength and the courage and the knowledge, the wisdom, the experience to cut this person out once and for all. For others of you, this is your person. Okay, this is your person, and you don't understand why you just keep coming back to this person, and there's confusion. Okay, somebody here needs to speak their truth. You need to get clarity, Queen of Swords. Some of you, you need to heal something with a past person in order to have this new beginning. All right, and the Knight of Pentacles, yep, some of you guys, you're not going to invest in this past person, this past connection anymore. And that's going to lead to different outcomes for many of you, because what I just said, they want me to go back to. You are no longer going to invest in drama. You're no longer going to invest in somebody that keeps things from you. You're no longer going to invest in a situation where you're not sure where you stand with this person. The Queen of Swords, she's going to cut someone out. She's a very off with your head type energy. But it's also, Aquarius, about you not allowing this energy back into your life. For some of you guys, it is what this person is coming. Well, all of you, I feel like this past person, this air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, is coming back into your life. It's going to create confusion. But it really depends on what you do with that, because some of you guys are spiritually ascending, and so you're going to cut this person out. It's not going to affect you. For others of you, it is going to affect you. It's going to create a lack of clarity. It's going to create confusion. All of you guys are not going to continue doing the same thing that you did before. This is similar to the Aries reading, I think, and the Pisces reading. But if you have Aries or Pisces, but I think in the Aries reading, because we also have Aries here showing up with the Fool, You might want to check that out if you have Aries in your chart, or you're dealing with an Aries, or you just feel called to do that, because it's about not doing the same things, doing something very different. And you're doing something different. You're not going to be investing the way you were in this person or in this connection. And that's going to be teaching them a really big lesson, but it's also part of your ascension, because you're detaching from anything disempowering. Take that how it resonates, guys, because for some of you guys, you're going to kick this person to the curb. They're going to be gone. You're like, no more of this. This isn't my energy. We're not in alignment. But for others of you, that's exactly what's calling in this new cycle between you guys. All right. And we get the Hierophant in reverse. This is about doing things differently. Changing traditions, beliefs, behaviors, the way that you typically behave in a particular relationship. You changing the way you behave actually affects this person. And that either means they get gone, or that means they change. And that's a reason for celebration. But we can't always sit around and expect other people to change. Okay, we can only do our own work here. For some of you guys, you are going to separate from this person. Some of you guys are very, very different. Religious beliefs, traditions, the way you look, where you come from, background, socioeconomic status. But I don't see you investing in drama anymore. I don't see you investing in disempowering narratives. This person may come in and sort of knock you down at times, or because they're confused and they're out of alignment, it would throw you off balance. But I see you putting your guard up. I feel like this Nine of Wands is a message from Spirit to be very cautious here. It's time for a new beginning, that you cannot repeat old patterns. This may not even be a love interest. It may be somebody in your surroundings that comes in and makes you kind of feel bad. An interesting thing, like I love sweets, for example. And I also like to drink every once in a while. I don't do it so much anymore. But, like when you experience stress, sometimes I'm like, oh man, I should just go get like 2 giant pieces of cake and some ice cream and, and just like, that's how I'm going to deal with it tonight. And changing that behavior is that ascension, like not doing things that are going to hurt you, not allowing anybody to come in and create confusion and throw you off balance. I ultimately see whatever you decide here, Aquarius, that's what you're doing. There's some sort of communication or confusion from this energy from the past. Okay? And it's like you're no longer investing in it, or you're no longer allowing it to control you. And this is that Hierophant energy. Some of you guys, because you're walking away from this person or this connection, because you're just straight up, you're not in alignment, and I'm ready for someone or something new, and I have the strength to do that. I'm putting my energy into something new, and that's going to come with some serious rewards and happiness and celebration. Yep, and I just heard, like those old time sitcoms, like where they have the whole audience start clapping, so we're on the right track, you guys. Yeah, there was just like a roar of clapping and laughter there, because it's like, yes, finally, that's it. That's the message. But for some of you, again, this person does keep coming back into your life because you're learning a lesson. But not for all of you are you going to be cutting out this person. And this is similar to the Aries reading. You're just doing things differently because you know that you have to do something differently in order to have success. Okay, but Spirit is cautioning you here. Overall energy, 9 of Pentacles, an energy of codependency. For my Aries, some of you guys may have been single for some time, and this past person just sort of has a hold on you. They don't want to release you. It has been blocking you from new connections. It's time to put up those boundaries. It's time for something new. It's time to release. 2 of Cups, an imbalanced relationship, somebody who wasn't coming in to give you commitment. Wow, and we get the Knight of Wands. Ooh, yeah, look at this. This person. Ooh, but we have the 10 of Pentacles in there. This person, some of you guys, you may have been with this person because you were financially dependent on them, or they were to you, or they spun a really big tale about how you needed them, somehow made you feel as if you needed them because they're very in and out. Look at this. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups in reverse. This person hasn't changed or isn't coming in to offer you the stability that you're looking for. They only bring you instability and make you feel codependent. So the strength... So you need to use all of your strength, Aquarius, to cut out this past person or just to change the dynamics between you guys. There's a caution here. There's a caution. There's a warning here, Aquarius. There is something new and beautiful coming towards you, but you need to release whatever this this Knight of Swords energy in the past is this drama. For some of you, it's a disempowering narrative. Okay, maybe somebody cheated on you. Maybe somebody here did actually really hurt you or continues to. And you're putting up your boundaries. You're shutting this person out, or you're changing the dynamics in this situation. That needs to happen. That absolutely needs to happen so that you can have this new beginning. It's going to take strength and courage, but again, look what's happening. You're releasing yourself from these constraints. Okay, you're calling in, you're calling in an ending here, whether it's between you and a person, or it's a cycle between you guys, but you're manifesting it, okay? And you recognize that there's some tough lessons here for you to learn, okay? But you're going to reap the rewards of all of your hard work. All right, door to personal healing and happiness. I love that that just came out. I love that that just came out, because this is the door you're ready to walk through. And on the other end, there's peace, there's blessing, there's abundance. Storm warning. A lot of people have been getting this card. Yeah, this hasn't been easy. This is not an easy ending here. Carrying connections, but you are calling in love, and that's what your initial oracle cards were saying. So for some of you guys, again, I just can't stress enough, for some of you guys, you're just getting rid of this past person. That was what was holding you back from this love, okay? But you need to do things differently, and you may be very confused, but you have to trust spirit. Trust that spirit has your back. It's not going to be easy. It hasn't been easy. For some of you guys, it's a negative cycle between you guys. There's a lot of love here, okay? But there's stuff that needs to be worked through. We get this strength card coming out again, Leo energy. It's going to take a lot of strength and courage here. Okay, and number 15, I like this card because the appreciation energy is about like transmuting any negative experience into learning and wisdom. This is where you're sourcing your wisdom from. But the appreciation card is also about, if you see, like, she's kind of in this dry grass where the flowers are kind of dying, and she's holding on to this very beautiful, well-watered flower, if you will, her passion. For some of you guys, it's not about just giving up on a connection, though. It's this energy of the grass isn't greener on the other side. It's greener where you water it. Okay, and again, some of you guys, this is this energy, like you need to water this connection. There are restraints, there are things that both of you need to change. So take it how it resonates, but this is a very, very spiritual connection, crown chakra, spiritual union. And for some of you guys, you're leaving behind something that is no longer fertile, that's no longer rewarding, and you have a taste, okay, your crown chakra, of what love really can look like, but you have to do something different. This is very similar, very, very, very similar to the Aries reading, okay? Some of you could be Aqua, Aries, cusp people. But I just, Spirit doesn't want you, I mean, there are some definite challenges here, but what I'm seeing is, without a doubt, there's something new, ready to blossom, to begin. Some of you guys, you've had difficulties in getting pregnant, or that's what you want most. You're doing it, but there are a lot of challenges. And it kind of comes, when we hear these stories of, like my cousin had this happen, where tried to get pregnant, and then finally did. That was great, and then accidentally got pregnant with twins after that. So it's kind of like when you release that, when you release the intensity of your focus on whatever this is, that's when there's like all these blessings come towards you, and it's releasing these constraints. Please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. Your words linger in my mind. Okay, and I don't know if I can meet your expectations. Yeah. So somebody here in your past, Aries, it's this person, there was all of this confusion and all of this drama, and they kept coming in and out of your life. And they're recognizing that you've triggered an awakening. Your shift in behavior has shown them what needs to transform. They take what you say very, very seriously. Okay, communication here, I think, was a problem, but I don't feel like it's going to be a problem any longer. That you're going to speak your truth, whatever that might be, Aquarius. And this person has some feelings of, low self-worth, whether or not they're good enough for you. That may have created a lot of drama and trauma within this connection. But again, you're going to decide what you do with that. I know I screwed things up, and honestly, I have no idea how to fix it. Oof. Yeah. For some of you, you will. But for others of you, you're going to move on because you're leaving behind negative energy and drama. It just doesn't, it's not in alignment with you. This energy, the 7th chakra and caring connections, this is your twin. This is your soulmate. This is what energy is coming towards you. We get longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. All right. Children are important. So I did keep getting that energy of, fertility, and we get addiction. An addiction is affecting this relationship. You could have been dealing with somebody who, again, don't take what happened personally. They were under the influence, or they have their own issues to deal with. Somebody here may be feeling like they're addicted to you. Okay. And that's why they kind of keep coming in and out or coming back. But different pages, you and this person don't share the same vision, okay? So it's interesting energy there. I feel like for many of you, you recognize that you don't share the same vision. You recognize the toxicity of this connection, and you're going to be leaving it behind. You're going to be leaving it behind. Some of you are divorcing this person, but in doing so, you're calling in this twin flame or this soulmate energy. Because some of you are recognizing, you know what, I can't, there's no more work. There's nothing else I can do. I've done all I can. I need to look on to greener pastures. But for others of you, you're like, there is something here. We can move through these difficulties if we believe we can. I know that's really sort of ambiguous, Aqua, but you need to trust your instincts here. You need to trust your instincts and your intuition. You create your own world, and you decide who's in it and who isn't, for the most part, right? All right, it's safe for you to love. Okay, so many of you guys, this is this past person, and this is energy that you're healing and clearing so you can have a new beginning, and that's this soulmate energy I'm picking up on, okay? Somebody who really, they put you on a pedestal, they cherish you, they see your self-worth. Make the effort. Again, this message keeps coming through with this appreciation, though. It's like it's where you put your focus, Aquarius. Is it on healing this connection from the past, or is it about calling in a new connection? Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So I do feel like you're being divinely guided. I do feel like it's also very important that you lean on your inner circle at this time. Wow, Aquarius, I wish I could be more clear, but I do really see, I seem to get these two storylines coming through very strong for you. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Yeah, so there's just that confirmation of why it's a little bit, it's up to you, why it's a little confusing for me. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception. There's that confusion, and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Yes. Okay. And when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. They're telling me to pick one more. And we get, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Look deep within your heart, and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So there is a lot of love deep in your heart, deep in your heart. All right. And we get sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred, but only time will tell. All right, Aquarius, this is completely up to you. Spirit is saying that you have the power here. You are the artist. Your life is your canvas. You decide who is in your life and who is not. And you also decide what you're going to do here. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. So is it time to release this and move on, raise your vibration, leave this energy behind? Or is it just, can you love and accept this situation and this person and heal it? Again, source your wisdom from within. Okay, source your wisdom from within, Aquarius. I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.